Sage Forsaken here, and today we're looking at the Soldier Force Command playset. The Soldier Force Command playset is at my local Dollar General. Hopefully it's at yours too. Of course, it comes with a figure, a chap style figure. You've seen these type figures a lot. The same weapon sprue you've seen before, and of course, an exosuit, which if you weren't around during the True Days, Toys R Us, that's what that stands for, or Sentinel 1 days, whatever you want to call it, you probably may have never seen this exosuit before. Now, of course, you can see here that the other set that's out right now at Dollar General is a drone. It uses the same missiles as the exosuit, but I prefer the exosuit, so I didn't buy the drone. I've had one before, but I didn't see the point in getting another one. Now, of course, here's the barcode. If you don't have one at your local Dollar General, you can use BrickSeek or other services to find out where you can find it. On the sides of the package, you can see artwork, just like you normally would expect to. And, of course, that's all there is, Let's go ahead and open it up. So, out of the package, you can see that the weapon sprue that comes with it is, that, like I said, that same one you've seen before with the oversized Uzi and some pistols. The smallest pistol actually looks a good size for the figures. The little walkie-talkie or phone or whatever that is kind of cool. I wish there was more. The Uzi was sized better to the figures. The shoulders do swivel all the way around, but they don't pivot out. The elbows do bend. The heads turn left and right a little bit, but not that far. He's a little jammed up because of the collar on the figure. As far as the legs, they do bend at the knee, and of course they will go forward into a sitting position. A lot of people are swapping these legs out for other figures like Steadfast and things of that nature, trying to give more articulation to their Final Faction figures. Now, looking at the exosuit, it does come with the missile launcher, and of course it can go on the shoulder, it can go on the arms, no problem. The missiles fit into the missile launcher very easily. As you can see here, the shoulder pivots on the actual exosuit are really loose, so that you can get different style figures or different figures into the exosuit, no problem. It doesn't have to be a specific figure. Though I did have a little trouble with Steadfast. Of course, the missile launcher does fire. Had a little trouble with Steadfast, and that's only because he's so rigid. It doesn't have any elbow or wrist swivel like these figures do, which I forgot to mention earlier when I was doing the video. But as you can see here, the wrist does swivel on these figures. You can put them into the actual exosuit. You have to do both sides, and it's a little finicky, but once you get in there, it's good and tight. And of course, with a figure in there, the arms will stay in position, but without a figure attached, the arms won't move or stay in position. So basically, I guess that's a good thing. You don't want your exosuits running off and having a mind of their own. Anyway, after you get both arms in there and you've got all the legs and everything, then you're pretty much got the arms do have these claws on the end, so you can open up doors or fight people hand to hand as needed. On the back, there is of course, a backpack sprue or hole to attach other attachments like backpacks and things of that nature. It doesn't come with one, but it's cool to know that it's there. The missile launchers will peg into the back in these holders, so that you don't have to keep them in the missile launcher or worry about losing them when you have it on your shelf because someone accidentally bumps the missile launcher or something like that. As far as, like I said, the backpacks will fill in the back. Here's my Sentinel 1 version of this exosuit. The one I got came with a wingsuit jetpack type thing. Not that figure, but it pegs in just like a backpack. It does have a missile launchers, the same like the missile launcher does. It has a spring that'll fire the missiles. This big gun came with this exosuit, and that gave me the idea that you could actually drill out other guns and other weapons and things that you aren't using to use with these exosuits. So I do have this other Sentinel one here, and it kind of gives you an example of what I've done with it in the past. Basically, you have this big giant minigun you get on all sorts of sets. It's really hard to use without a base to put it on or something. So I just added to this exosuit by drilling a hole in the side of the exosuit. I didn't have to drill all the way through, but I wanted to be able to put it on either arm. So I did drill all the way through the the minigun. You can see I added a camera, and even on there was a backpack. You can't even see it though. There's a giant rifle gun attached to his other shoulder. It's out of frame. As I was saying, other figures will fit in these. I did have to fight Steadfast a little bit because his arms are so rigid. But for example, when I put in the shrapnel here, I didn't have any trouble. And if you like these videos, like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, pour on the plastic.